No, just before recording, I was about to record my intro right now, and I just realized, I forgot what shirt I was wearing. This was not planned, by the way. Like, at all. I literally just grabbed a shirt out of my closet and just threw it on. And this happened to be the one. What up, fellas? Silverblood here, and yes, I know, it's been a while. Trust me, I know. You're right. I've been busy editing my absolute ass off on one video in particular. It's gonna come up soon, I promise, guys. I'm literally doing the final touches on that thing. Right, I've also been busy with a bunch of personal stuff, side projects and whatnot, so yes, I know, it's been a while. Right, but we are back again with a regular video for once. Right, and a while back I actually did a video of me looking back on some of the old school Sonic commercials, and I said I was gonna do a Pokemon one. So now we're gonna do one for Pokemon and see how many of these do I remember. Because some of them, I'm looking at the playlist right now, and yeah, no, some of these I remember just the thumbnail alone. Right, I'm just gonna give out my thoughts and opinions on some of these and how well they aged. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Real quickly, before I begin, shout out to whoever made this little playlist. This makes this way easier. So, yeah, person right here. Yeah, shout out to them for creating the playlist. Alright, always gotta credit your sources, guys. By the way, actually, kids, I can't talk, I'm shut up now.
The Burger King Big Kids Meal. It has more of the great tasting food your kids love. Not to mention a little something else your kids may enjoy.
Pokémon.
Now inside every Burger King Big Kids Meal you buy, your kids not only get more of the great tasting food they love, they get Pokemon toys and limited edition trading cards from Pokemon the first movie. Pokemon in the Burger King Big Kids Meal. Come and catch them all.
Okay, so I remember these toys actually. I don't remember the commercial itself. I may have been too young, but I definitely remember the toys. Actually, in fact, I think I might still have some of them. Hold on, give me 1 second actually. I can prove this, Possibly. If I still have them. Okay, so I tried looking, and unfortunately, I don't think we do anymore. Damn it! But that's the thing. I remember we specifically had them. Actually, hold on. Let me try to go back to see if I can find where it showed him. Okay, maybe a bit better. There we go. So yeah, these toys. I do remember we had some of them. Let's see, I'm trying to remember which ones it was. I know the Dragonite keychain we had. That was one of the main ones I remember us having, was the Dragonite keychain. You're right, the Ditto top. I remember we had some of the tops. It was the Ditto, we had Chansey, we had... I'm trying to remember, there was the Electabuzz keychain I remember we had us having too. Let's see, I think we had the Chansey one. I'm pretty sure we had the Chansey. Right, sorry, my brain stopped for a second. The Graveler top we had. Let's see, the Coughing one I do remember us also having. We had a lot of the tops actually. The Golem possibly we had. We had one of the Squirter ones, but I don't remember which one it was. It may have been Polyworld. I don't remember us having any of the plushies though. You're right. The launchers, some of them we had. We had some of the launcher ones. But yeah, they had a lot of the toys back then. Nowadays, you try getting anything, good luck. First off, even getting it. Freaking scalpers. And then secondly, whenever they do release toys, it's not as many. Like, even back then, you saw like 50, you see like 57. Nowadays, you barely get like, what, 10? not even. Although, speaking of toys, I was trying to look for them. I actually did find some that I do have. Right, some of these I'm actually surprised. We had a lot more toys. Like, I kid you not, this is actually a childhood story. Right, we had this giant buckets of all of these toys back in the day. It was a bunch of Pokemon ones, and there was a Beyblade in there. There was a lot of different toys. But majority of it though was Pokemon. Right, some of them managed to survive, but not very many. This is like the handful that I have. So firstly, there's this Sand Slash. It's a transparent one, you can see. I don't know if the camera can capture it very well. You can kind of see it. The camera's super blurry. I should probably back it up. A little orc goes up. Right, there we go. Let me try shining it in the light. You might see it a little bit better. But yeah, a little translucent one. Right, unfortunately his tail got bitten off. His tail is just nothing but a nub. Alright. Okay, I don't know if this commercial is gonna come up, but I do have the Pokemon rollers. Right, here we go, here's one of them. I'm pretty sure the camera's not capturing very well, but it has some stains on there. But yeah, this little Clefairy. Try to spin it around as much as I can. There we go. And these were the roller ones. These are the ones where the little marble in the bottom. See? So yeah, you just it's like a little mouse. Right, because I have that one, and then we also have the Squirtle one. Right. It's the little... Yeah, they are a bit dirty because of how many years they have been in here. I'll probably put a picture of all of them, like, all at once. Just to kind of give you guys a clear picture. Right, we also had some of the Tomy toys as well. Unfortunately, these are the only ones that I could find of the Diglett and Doug trio. These are the only ones that I could find. Like, you can see them, you probably can't see on the bottom, but I'll probably... Yeah, I don't think anyone can't see them very well on the bottom. I'm gonna show it just in case, but I'm gonna take a better picture of these. Alright, wait, I don't think we have very many trainers, but we did have this Ash, and here's the thing, right? Okay, so this Ash came with the hats. Unfortunately, the hat got lost throughout the years, so this is what he looks like. I kid you not. Yeah, this is one of the only few toys that survived throughout the years. Unfortunately, yeah, his hat's gone. We don't know what happened to the hats. Right, like I tried looking desperately for that bucket. I have no idea where that bucket went. But yeah, I probably have more somewhere. Probably have more somewhere around this house. I know I have some of the older cards as well. They're like right behind here. I'll have to look through them eventually and just maybe post some photos and stuff of them. If I can, like on Bluesky and Twitter. Anyways, let's try to go back on some of these. Alright, I also have some of the other plush toys, but I don't know if colors are gonna come up over here. Right, anyway, next one. This is the pasta. I don't know if I can. I remember pasta. One thing I will say, the animation looks really nice for a commercial.
Pokemon pasta. It's your favorite Pokemon characters.
Like the fact that they went this far into the animation with this commercial, it looks dope. It looks really cool. This was the Pikachu Pocket. I never owned one of these. Actually, I never owned one of these. I just love the little cheesiness of it. I love the absolute cheesiness of 90s commercials. They're just so simple, and yet somehow they're weird as fuck, and yet we love them. I think that's why I like old school commercials so much. It's so simple yet weird, but memorable enough.
Pika Pika, Pikachu, shake 'em up, Pika and you, put 'em to sleep, make 'em rock.
Like this thing is barely telling you about the toy, but it's telling you how fun it is.
Shake 'em, take 'em, take 'em.
That one commercials were actually simple-ish, kinda.
The best friend that you could get. Pika Pika, it's me and you. Pokemon Pikachu.
Alright, this one is the... I know exactly which one this is! I know exactly which one this is! Okay, sorry, I gotta pause this one. Because if there's any Pokemon commercial that I remember the most, it was this one. It was this one I've seen dozens and dozens of times. Right? Because I actually have a ton of the Pokemon VHS tapes. They're in my closet somewhere. I'll probably get them in a little bit. But yeah, I remember at the end of each tape, there would be some commercials. Right? And I guarantee you, it was all the same ones. It was like the Rama 1/2 movie. It was the dog named Flanders. I think that's what it was called. I might be wrong on that one. Kimbo the White Lion? Yeah, Kimbo White Lion. Right, and it was this one. This was the commercial that I remember the most out of all of them. It didn't, like, I know some people said that it freaked them out as a kid, but it really didn't to me. I just thought it was odd. But what, though?
I'll be right back.
It just squishes all of those innocent Pokemon.
On your Game Boy, that's
Still
where
remember this.
Pokémon for Game Boy is here. With both packs, you can catch them all. Games and systems sold.
But yeah, I remember that one the most. Like, I guarantee you, if you walk up to any Pokemon fan and you tell them, hey, what's a commercial you remember on top of my head? It was probably that one. It was definitely that one. Anyhow, okay, this one is Pokemon Live. I've heard of this show. I actually have watched it on YouTube. I'm gonna have to do a video or something about this one day. Maybe, I don't know. Would you guys want me to talk about it at some point? I'll do it. Right, but I actually have seen the recording of this. Let me see how the commercial fares.
Attention Pokemon fans, get ready for Pokemon Live at the Fox Theater. Now you can be there as all your favorite characters come to life in this on-stage musical adventure.
I'm not gonna lie,
It's the
I
only
kind of
place
wish
to
they
see a
brought
brand
this
new
back.
Pokemon with amazing powers.
Like, just for
You can meet
fun.
Brock, Misty,
Please.
Ash, and of course Pikachu as the action hits the stage at the Fox Theater. Wanna catch 'em all? Gotta catch it live.
Oh my gosh. I wonder, anyone out there that's ever watched this show, like, actually live there? Tell me what y'all's experience was. Like, please let me know. I'm very curious about this. Right, I know I'm going through these rapidly fast. It's just a short. But some of these I remember on the top of my head very, very vividly. Like, very much vividly. This was Fox Theater, October 25 to 29. What year did this come out? This was obviously based around the... I don't know. I have no idea what year exactly it came out. I'll probably post it somewhere on here if I could find any info about this. But yeah, if you can, watch the recording of this. Trust me. It is as cheesy as hell as it looks, and yet in such a good way. Like, I highly recommend anybody, if you got the time, watch it. Alright, I know it's on YouTube, sorta. Like, they were gonna do, okay, so quick summary by here, but they were gonna do a home release, but unfortunately, for some reason, they actually never came out with a home release of this. Please, I really hope they do an actual home release at some point. I don't think they ever will, but I don't know. Somebody please leak it, please. Please. Alright.
Pokemon Live.
Introducing Kraft Pokemon
Macaroni.
Macaroni and Cheese is searching high and low for its cheesy Pokémon.
I remember I remember these macaroni commercials, but I don't remember the Pokemon one specifically. And isn't weird? I kind of wish they brought this back. I know it's just macaroni, but macaroni is the best. Okay, I don't care what no one says. Here we go with this one. I remember this one. I remember the song. Every time I think of Pokemon commercials, this is the one that instantly pops in my head because of the little melody. I like how they don't even show gameplay. Oh, they do. For like 5 seconds, and then the rest is just people.
Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire.
People cosplaying Pokemon for no reason. It's so bizarre, and I love it. This is the TCG one.
Get out of here, you know how to play.
It's stuff like this.
Introducing the Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy. You can learn all the secrets and strategies you'll need to become a true Pokemon Master Trainer rated E for everyone.
Yeah, that's a TCG game.
A Thunder Punch combined with the paralyzing attack move makes Electabuzz arguably the best all-around Pokemon in the game.
Limited edition card inside.
I don't know about that, sir. Man just quits. But yeah, I do remember the TCG. I don't think I've ever actually played the trading card game. Like the actual, like the actual game, the trading card game. Right, I have played Pokemon cards. Oh, trust me, I have. Hold on, yeah, you guys have no idea how bad it's gotten. But yeah, I have never actually tried the TCG game itself. I know people that played it. It's really good, apparently. I have not gotten the chance to play it. Right, I do remember it, but I never got to actually play it. Yeah, but one thing I will say though is just like the little characters, like stuff like this. I really like this. It's adorable. It's just freaking cute. This one I remember. I seen this one.
Pokemon Master Trainer.
Yes, I think I am.
I fucking love that part.
You'll do awesome activities, learn wicked strategies, earn killer badges, and meet new friends as you begin your journey to become a Pokemon
this cover. I've seen it off another YouTube video before. I didn't really think what the fuck.
Log on to wizards.com. Go forth and be a master.
I wonder, did anybody ever go to this? You're right. Did anybody ever actually go to this? Like, I'm very curious. Did anyone actually go to this event? And please let me know y'all's experiences. I'm very, very, very curious about some of this. Man, it's so, you know, actually looking back, it's so weird just how many live events and stuff that they used to do and how hyped up it was. And nowadays you barely get anything. You'd be lucky to find a Pokemon Go group nowadays. There we go, this one's the Fox one. That one was actually carefree. We didn't have to worry about anything besides watching
Ash
films.
and Misty have what it takes to be Pokemon Masters? Only if they can capture as many as possible while battling Team Rocket's treacherous tricks. Catch all the action.
Back when they actually
each
did
day,
the effort
right
to go
here.
through bumpers,
Pokemon,
nowadays
weekday mornings at
they don't
6
even give you the
on
schedule.
Fox 43.
Alright, let's try to go to the next one. Which one's this one? This one I remember! Okay, this is the one I remember. And remember earlier how I was saying, like, oh yeah, we had some of the Pokemon toys? They were these.
Flame power, their whirlwind power
Although we had a
blows them
lot
away.
more.
There's nowhere to hide. Can they be mastered?
Not all of them, but it was damn near all of them.
Yes, the more Pokemon you catch, the more powers you gain. You can put Pokemon power in your pocket.
Gotta catch them all.
What the? Why is he in his...
Flick his power dancers and talk.
Wait, what? No, hold on, I gotta go back on this one. I gotta go back on this one already. Who approved of this? What? I don't know anymore. Right, like why are they going? I get it, you know, it's going into his pockets, but that does not look right at that angle, sir. Let's see, there we go. But yeah, some of these I do remember, but I don't think we ever kept the Pokeballs. I don't think we ever did. Right, these little ball things I do remember somewhat. I somewhat remember those. I think we had this, the Game Boy launcher. I think we had it, but I don't remember fully. Right, like honestly, one of these days I need to figure out what the hell happened to that bucket, because I don't know what happened to the buckets.
Power Bouncers and Talking Pokemon, each sold separately from Hasbro.
Yeah, some of the Hasbro ones we had, and then we had Tomy ones.
Nobody knows every Pokemon. Who weighs more, Metapod or Pidgeotto? Pidgeotto by 44 pounds. Also height.
We were easily impressed back in the day as children.
Electronic Pokedex for Master Trainers from
The Pokedex. This is something I wish I had. Even to this day, I wish they still had this. But good luck trying to find one.
Electronic Pokedex for Master Trainers. New from Tiger.
Wait, the Talking Pikachu. I remember the Talking Pikachu. We never owned one though, but we had the other one.
Wanna catch a real live Pikachu? With this
The little wizarding ones. Oh, one of these days I need to track these down and get one.
New I Choose You Pikachu. Batteries not included.
But yes, I do remember these Talking Pikachus. Right, unfortunately, we never owned one, but we did own some of the other ones. Like, hold on, give me 1 second. Right, okay, so we didn't own this Pikachu, but this is the one that we owned. This was the other one. It looks a little more dirty on camera, but I'm sorry, he's not. It's just the lighting. He's way brighter. But yeah, this is the one that we had. Yeah, right, unfortunately, we cut the little tail, so it flops. And unfortunately, the tag is very faded. You can't even see that. Right now, I'm looking at it, and even I can't even see it. Right, I'm trying to make up the letters, but I legit can't. It's that faded. Right, let me just, you know, I'm gonna put my wheel here. Right, because I have that one. Because that was the one my brother actually previously owned, then he just gave to me whenever he grew out one of it. Yeah. You're right. This one I found at a resale store years ago. That I just got because it's a Pikachu one. It was cute. Right. Also, for those of y'all who don't know, back then, video game plushies didn't really have very much quality control. So this, you know, this Pikachu right here, this is like the exception, right? This was one of the rare exceptions, right? Same thing with this Pikachu. This was the exception though, like the rare times where they actually paid attention to plushies. Majority of the time though, this is what we've got. This is what we had back in the day. Not too bad. And yes, if you are gonna ask, this is official. Right, again, his little tail's cut. Okay, this one, I didn't do this. I did not do this one. This one was already cut when I got him. But yeah, no, this is actually real. Like, hold on. There, and then you can see the little seal. Right, I am not doing this properly. You probably can't see it very great, but there's the seal. There's the seal of approval. So this is an actual official one. Right, I just love him. He's just so darn chunky and I love him. Squishes. Right, so those are the only two Pikachus that old school Pikachus I actually own, but But I do have other ones. Right there, they're in the background. Right over here. I don't know if you can see that. They're over there. Right, but I don't know if any of the commercials are gonna come up for those, so probably wait to talk about those. I'm sorry, they're fun. That's probably my favorite of the retro ones. It's just so European, I love them. Alright, next one's the sliders. Oh, I think these are the ones I'm talking about. These little things. They're these things. So these were... I don't remember us having the targets. I think we lost the targets, but I do remember we had a ton of those slider ones. And I always just like to... Like, okay, actually, I can pause this, because I do remember which ones we had. So, Jigglypuff we had... We have the Clefairy. Right. I swear, I could be a really nice toy reviewer. If I could handle everything correctly. Yeah, this was the Clefairy one. We have the Squirtle. We had Pidgeotto. I remember we had Pidgeotto. We had Poliwhirl. I think we had Meowth. And possibly Bulbasaur. I think maybe Mewtwo we had. Possibly Psyduck. I know Blastoise we did have for sure though. I remember Blastoise was the funnest one to slide around. But yeah, the target, I think we may have lost the targets. I think we lost the targets. Because I don't remember us having the target specifically, but I do remember the rollers. Alright, next one.
Now there's even more Pokemon to capture.
Yes, these I remember the most. The little Hasbro ones. Because I remember we had a ton of these. These and the Tomies. These little Tomies. They had movable ones? I did not know that. But yeah, these I do remember. We had these, particularly the Vaporeon and the Jolteon, I do remember. The other ones, I do not know. The movie ones, I didn't even know. I'm an idiot. The gold and silver toys. Why are these people outside? Oh, that's why.
Good thing you made all that room. Because now there's even more Pokemon.
I was like, what? This man just left his family outside. Because
with so many new Pokemon, there's even more to catch.
Pokemon.
I'm trying to remember if we had any of the Johto ones. I don't think we ever did. Unless I misremember. Let's see, I'm trying to look at some of these. Did I? Maybe some of them I did, and I'm mixing them up with the first gen ones. I don't vividly remember if we owned the second generation. I'm gonna have to ask some people around here if we did own these in particular. Yeah, one thing I absolutely love, again, I cannot state this enough, just the simplicity of some of these, where there's no explanation for some of them, and yet they're just wacky as absolute hell. Like, this guy really just kicked out everybody in his family just to have more room for the Pokemon. Nah, that's understandable.
Newsflash, Pokemon Gold and Silver are on their way.
7, 8,
This was
9, 10. Here I come.
the Monopoly set. I remember that. Yes, I remember. We actually used to own the Monopoly sets. Yeah, also, can we appreciate the graininess on some of these? The Psyduck mascot costume. Give me 1 second. I really wish somewhere they kept. I really hope they kept this costume, because this is an amazing little mascot costume. Yeah, hold on. This particular Monopoly set. Okay, because those of you who don't know, there have been multiple Pokemon Monopoly sets. They even like re-released this one, but the pieces were very different. Like, it'd be the usual, like nowadays it's the normal metal pieces. they would have the back then you'd see, hold on. Right, let me find. There we go. You would see these little these were the little game pieces, and I remember we had all of them. The one I remember the most was the Lapras. That one was the one I remember the most because we used to play around with them. Right, unfortunately the pieces got lost over the years and we don't have it. This one I can confirm we officially do not have. We have the newest version of it, but we don't have this one. Nope, sadly. We do not own this one.
And now, introducing the new lineup of Pokemon combat figures. With launching Spinarak, lightning bolt casting Zapdos, horn attacking Heracross. Does your team have the newest combat figures? Pokemon combat figures.
That is cool. I want some of these. Yeah, this one's system. Also, I like some of the background of these. Like, I guess it's I think it's the colors. The colors just pop out way more than nowadays. Nowadays it's very saturated. This one's kind of saturated, but not so much. I think it's the greenness.
Pokemon. It's all in the ball.
But yeah, this one, we never owned this one. I don't think we ever did. There we go. Okay. There we go. Right, I'll probably end this one off.
Our last battles were a disaster. You rolled Puff, no Jiggly. So I brought in.
No shit, you got a Jigglypuff, my lord.
It's Thinkship Ash.
Let's have a battle.
Ash trains in battles.
Okay, I actually did not know they had this one. This is a new one.
Interact with all your Thinkship figures.
We won.
And boost their hit points for the battle stadium. Thinkship Ash comes with everything shown
That
here.
is
Additional
cool.
Pokemon
I
figures
did not know
and
this
battle stadiums sold separately.
existed. Right, the closest thing that we had to an Ash figure was this guy, and as you can clearly see, he is not great. Right. Alright, so I think that's just gonna wrap it up for today, because I'll probably save more. If there's any more commercials that you want me to react to, or just give my thoughts about, please let me know and link them to me. Because there's way more commercials, but that's gonna be a long while. Alright, and also because I didn't get to show the commercials off for these, but I promised I would. Here's the two other plushies that I was talking about. It's this Raichu and this Psyduck. Actually, this Psyduck's probably the one I've owned the longest. Like, out of all of them. Right, this one's a beanie. Alright, there's the Psyduck. Those little hairs. Right, and then this one I found in the thrift store. I bought them immediately. Yeah, this is the Hasbro's Raichu, I think? Is it the Hasbro one? Yep, this is the Hasbro one. Right, the little tail is it's a little rope. Well, I like that. I think that's cute. Right, I really liked this video. It was a nice trip down the memory lane. Also, it gives me an excuse to just rant about. Well, it gives me an excuse to rant about different stuff that I owned in my childhood. Cause trust me, I got a lot of stories. Alright, also, this one's probably also one of the oldest toys that we probably have of Pokemon. It might be this one or the Psyduck. You might just to see. Right, what year did this one come out? If I can even read the damn label. Right, this one doesn't. Oh wait, this was 90. No, let's see. 1996. I want to say that says 1996. This one doesn't even have a tag. I have to look this one up myself. Right, but anyways, I think I'm gonna call it there. That was a really good trip down memory lane there, and I get to actually discuss everything from my childhood, which I do like. Right, and let me know, did y'all guys own any of these toys back in the day, or do y'all guys still have any of them? Please let me know. Send me photos too. I would love to see you guys' collection. Right, hopefully it's not like what happened to this Ash. I swear he didn't come like that. His hat is missing. I need to buy a replacement hat so it actually looks normal. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Let me know, please. And that's gonna do it for me today. So, I hope y'all enjoy yourselves, fellas. Later. Even when this video's over, I'm still singing that damn song. I'm telling you, it's a freaking earworm.